Hey, money dreamers! Ever notice how hitting the jackpot is like giving some people a superpower? The amazing ability to self-destruct in spectacular fashion? From teenage millionaires blowing fortunes on boob jobs to sneaky spouses hiding tickets from their partners, spoiler, it backfired epically. These lottery winners didn't just lose their money, they lost their minds, marriages, and in some truly tragic cases, their lives. It's like watching financial Ferraris crash in slow motion. We've got the British garbage man who turned his mansion into a demolition derby playground, the illiterate truck driver's assistant whose kindness got him killed, and the welfare queen who kept her food stamps after winning $1 million. These cautionary tales will either cure your lottery fever or have you thinking, I could totally do better than these idiots. Before we start this financial freak show, smash that subscribe button faster than these winners burned through their cash. Your wallet will thank you for the free entertainment. Number 1. Callie Rogers. Ever wonder what would happen if you handed a teenager almost $2 million? Well, the UK found out when 16-year-old Callie Rogers hit the jackpot in 2003, becoming Britain's youngest lottery winner ever. This checkout girl went from scanning groceries for $4 an hour to suddenly having $1.87 million burning a hole in her teenage pocket. And burn it did. Callie went on a wild spending spree that would make even Paris Hilton raise an eyebrow. She blew through her fortune faster than you can say bad decisions, dropping $18,000 on 3 boob jobs, $300,000 on designer clothes, and an eye-watering $250,000 on cocaine. She showered friends and family with gifts worth £500,000 and jetted off to luxury destinations like Dubai. She even bought a car before learning how to drive. Talk about putting the cart before the horse. But this fairy tale quickly turned into a nightmare. Callie spiraled into depression and twice attempted suicide. Fake friends disappeared along with her money, and in 2018, she was brutally attacked by 2 women, leaving her with broken ribs, damaged teeth, and partially blind in one eye. Fast forward to today, and you'll find 37-year-old Callie living in a modest rental home with her partner and 5 kids, working as a caregiver making about $12,000 a year. The twist? She claims she's actually happier now than when she was rich. These days, she advocates for raising the lottery age limit, saying teens simply aren't equipped to handle sudden wealth. Talk about learning life's lessons the hard way. Number 2. Michael Carroll. Britain's most notorious lottery winner makes our list with a trash-to-cash-to-trash story that's too wild to believe. In 2002, 19-year-old garbage collector Michael Carroll traded his reflective vest for a $9.7 million lottery ticket. And boy, did this bad boy with an ankle monitor know how to party? Carroll wasted no time showing the world how not to handle sudden wealth. While he smartly gave $1 million to family members and invested some money, his self-control quickly went out the window. He bought a $325,000 mansion that he transformed into his personal party palace, hosting $50,000 bashes complete with drugs, booze, and orgies that would make rock stars blush. This self-proclaimed king of chavs had a $2,000 a day cocaine habit and decked himself out in flashy gold jewelry worth $150,000. His driveway looked like a luxury car dealership, though many vehicles ended up demolished in his infamous backyard demolition derbies. His wild lifestyle attracted all the wrong attention, including extortionists who killed 5 of his dogs and threatened his life until he paid $130,000 in protection money. By 2010, just 8 years after hitting the jackpot, Carroll was completely broke and back collecting garbage. The kicker? He claims those crazy years were the best of his life and has zero regrets. Number 3. Jack Whittaker. On Christmas Day 2002, construction entrepreneur Jack Whittaker unwrapped the ultimate present, a record-breaking $314.9 million Powerball jackpot. Already a millionaire before his win, Jack walked away with only $113 million after taxes. What could possibly go wrong for this successful businessman? Everything, as it turns out. While Jack did some genuinely good things with his winnings, donating to churches, creating a $14 million foundation for poor families, and buying his lottery ticket vendor a house and car, his newfound celebrity status became his undoing. Jack quickly became known for flaunting his wealth, driving around in a Lamborghini and literally throwing cash at strangers. But the universe seemed determined to collect its debt. Twice, he had enormous sums of cash stolen from his car, $545,000 and $200,000 in separate incidents. The real tragedy came in the form of heartbreaking family loss. His 17-year-old granddaughter was found dead, wrapped in plastic, and later his daughter passed away too. Legal troubles haunted him, including assault accusations and bounced check charges. In a final cruel twist, his house burned to the ground in 2016. Jack famously said, "I wish I'd torn that ticket up." Sometimes the luckiest ticket is the one you never buy. Number 4. Denise Rossi. Talk about the worst poker face ever. Denise Rossi hit a $1.3 million jackpot with her work colleagues in December 1996 and then made the sneakiest move in lottery history. Just 11 days after becoming a millionaire, she filed for divorce from her husband Thomas after 25 years of marriage, without breathing a word about her windfall. This crafty California woman went to extraordinary lengths to keep her secret, having all lottery mail sent to her mom's house and conveniently forgetting to mention her $1 million prize on any divorce paperwork. She even tried claiming the money was a gift from co-workers and therefore solely hers. But karma came knocking in 1999 when Thomas received a random letter from a company offering to buy Denise's future lottery payments. Oops! When Thomas took her to court, the judge wasn't impressed with her deception and handed down the ultimate revenge. Thomas got 100% of her winnings, every single penny paid out over 20 years. The irony? If she'd just been honest during the divorce, she might have kept at least half her fortune. Instead, her greed cost her everything. Some lottery winners lose their money through bad investments. Denise lost hers through bad intentions. Number 5. Abraham Shakespeare. When 40-year-old truck driver's assistant Abraham Shakespeare won a $30 million Florida lottery jackpot in 2006, it seemed like his hard luck story was finally getting a happy ending. Taking home $17 million after taxes, this humble man who couldn't even read or write suddenly found himself with more money than he ever dreamed possible. Unlike many lottery winners, Shakespeare wasn't interested in mansions and sports cars. His biggest splurges? A modest $1.1 million home, a Nissan Altima, not even a luxury car, and a second-hand Rolex from a pawn shop. Instead of living large, he spent much of his fortune helping others, paying off mortgages and medical bills for friends, family, and even complete strangers. But his generosity made him an easy target. In 2008, a woman named Doris D. Moore entered his life, claiming she wanted to write a book about him. Within months, she had control of his remaining assets. By April 2009, Shakespeare had vanished. Moore sent fake text messages from his phone, forgetting he couldn't read or write, while she tried bribing people to lie about seeing him. The tragic truth emerged in January 2010 when Abraham's body was found buried under concrete slabs in Moore's backyard. She's now serving life without parole, while Shakespeare's prophetic words echo, "I'd have been better off broke." Number 6. Amanda Clayton. When Amanda Clayton won a cool million on Michigan's Make Me Rich TV show in 2011, she took home $735,000 after taxes. But apparently, that wasn't enough to cover her grocery bills. In a move that left jaws dropping across America, this newly minted lottery winner continued swiping her food stamp card at local supermarkets, collecting about $500 in welfare benefits after her windfall. When reporters caught up with her in March 2012, Clayton's defense was pure gold. "I thought they would cut me off, but since they didn't, I figured it was okay because I'm not working." Talk about lottery logic. The state of Michigan wasn't amused by her creative interpretation of welfare eligibility. By April, Clayton found herself in handcuffs, charged with welfare fraud. She eventually pleaded guilty, received 9 months of probation, and was ordered to pay back every penny of those ill-gotten benefits. But Clayton's story took a tragic turn just months later. In September 2012, the 25-year-old was found dead from a drug overdose at a friend's house in Ecorse, Michigan. Her brief journey from lottery winner to convicted fraudster to untimely death serves as a haunting reminder that sudden wealth doesn't solve all problems and sometimes creates entirely new ones. Number 7. Lara and Roger Griffiths. Meet the Griffiths, the British couple who went from sharing toast to burning through cash faster than you can say sudden wealth syndrome. When these ordinary folks, she a teacher, he an IT manager, scored $1.8 million in 2005, they immediately quit their jobs and dove headfirst into the luxury lifestyle. Their shopping spree was spectacular. An $800,000 barn conversion, a beauty, salon for Lara, $150,000 down the drain, and a mind-boggling collection of 30 used cars. Roger, harboring rock star dreams, sank $25,000 into his college band, trying to launch a music career that hit all the wrong notes. Meanwhile, Lara acquired an impressive collection of designer handbags while they jetted off to exotic destinations, like Dubai and Monaco. But their fairy tale crashed and burned, literally. In 2010, their fancy house went up in flames. The beauty salon flopped, their investments tanked, and by 2011, their 14-year marriage imploded after Lara discovered some suspicious emails suggesting Roger had his eye on another woman. By 2013, just 8 years after their big win, the money had completely vanished. Lara and their daughters ended up living with her 86-year-old mother. Still, Lara insists they had a great time and doesn't regret a thing. Talk about going from riches to rags with a smile. Well, there you have it. 7. Lottery winners who turned happily ever after into what the heck happened? From teenage millionaires with boob job addictions to backstabbing spouses who lost it all to karma, these cautionary tales prove that winning the lottery is sometimes just losing with extra steps. Before you rush off to buy your next ticket, because, let's face it, you totally think you'd handle millions better than these folks, smash that subscribe button. It costs exactly $0, which is precisely how much all these winners have left. Drop a comment with what you'd do with the jackpot, and we'll see you in the next video where we explore more rich people making poor decisions.